Why is Toph Beifong considered to be one of, if not the greatest earthbender in all of Avatar? Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. The only reason I'm making this video is because I thought about it and I feel like a lot of people think I hate Toph. When in all reality, I love Toph and I think she's one of the best characters from the franchise. I just think she is a bit overrated when it comes to the characters that some people try to put her up against. But nonetheless, let's talk about Toph and why she is the best earthbender of all time. Or one of. I know Boomy has some defenders in that regard. I'm gonna be real with y'all. One of my favorite things about Toph is the fact that she learned earthbending from the Badger Moles, the original earthbenders. Learning how to earthbend gets no better than learning how to do it from the OGs, which would explain why Toph goes so crazy when it comes to the element. Next up, when Toph folded all them earthbending wrestlers, that's one of my favorite moments in the series. The way Toph was maneuvering through that fight and whipping ass, bruh, she go hard. A blind little girl, might I add. And we all know my girl discovered a sub-elemental form of bending, being metal bending. She was trapped in that metal box and said, alright, time to lock in. Then when she was talking to herself, she said, Toph, you rule. Toph is tough, bruh. And another moment I love to talk about when it comes to Toph is when she held up the library from sinking. Now granted, it was still sinking, but Toph definitely slowed it down. And if you've seen like the map of the library, her being a little 12-year-old girl holding up that big ass building, that go crazy, bro. And y'all remember how she couldn't see in the sand and how sand in general was just a hindrance to her senses? This girl later on in the series picked up on sand bending so well that she created Ba Sing Se out of sand. And it even had a little Earth King and Bosco. I believe the bear's name was Bosco, I could be wrong. Toph was out here bending meteorites. Right here she made the Nickelodeon logo, it's right there, and look at that, come on. And her senses are so goddamn peak. Remember in the Puppet Master episode when Toph was hearing voices in the mountains or something like that? Mountains, caves, underground, somewhere she heard them trapped people. And don't forget, Toph is also a lie detector. I believe it has something to do with her sensing the heart rate and how it changes when you're telling the truth or lying, something like that. Like I said, I made this video because I know some people think I just genuinely hate Toph, and that's not the case. I love her down. And she's a top tier earthbender. Stop playing with her. Nobody's seeing her when it comes to that element. Aside from Boomy, at least. I know that's still a popular conversation.